Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, in the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Armstrong. Let's get to the action on the field. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get us going. Here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off with a single back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. But need this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but hey, will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Fighting him off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense able to stop him. He's 4th down now. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Passing the field goal, Jeff. The offense on the field goal for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
That's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, going to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Blue Devils. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of the throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Sooners will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Well, looks like the head coach made a smart move on that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They're trying to run it with the option. Gets the first and still running. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now they'll set up for the Rams. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense has back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a shotgun run ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners were. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. I think a Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football. Gary Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Benny Simmons, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They'll run the option. He's got it already past the 1st down marker. They bring him down with a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's escaping the pocket now. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense wraps him up. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Pass caught. They pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football really comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. And the Sooners are in the red zone now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads gets him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Team, let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Extra point makes it a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Let's crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle made after a big gain. They moved the 6 before the line here on first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the catch downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down, and him the ball.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. They got him. It's a sack for the defense. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the Hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They're going to run it. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in the production rooms they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We learned about the speed. We also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense all over it. Stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
What are y'all doing?
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback drops back and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Pressure and drop that off the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. It's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through the defender. Touchdown! Oklahoma. Strong fight back. Extra point try coming now. And the point after gets him within a touchdown. 28-21. Kickoff team is out of the field. And the return decides to single player catch. Interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He dumps it off to the 10-1. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Blue Devils are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Perkins. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Turning from inside the 5. Tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and he'll for a first down. Keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with the short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're with.
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the run here. Let's it go. but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pass one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls in the catch. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hennessy released it. The pass is off target. He got Hennessy through as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This try is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Well, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pitch made on the out route. You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of it,
decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still plenty of life left. And the offense will go for a two-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes through the end zone for a touchback. coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is all in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. Oh, and it's a fumble! Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's stopped after 83 yards, so second and 6.
Nice job here holding the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now the running back's got it again. Tiny space at the 20. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. They're going down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Escapes the pocket. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a fight back here. There's so many talent.
What a job by this offense, they work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up with under 2 minutes to go. They're an extra point away from taking the lead.
They're setting out to try to PAT. Kick is up and good. They're up by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Duke's offense heads back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. As a design quarterback keeper, he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The game moves the ball to the 34. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Slangs with the throw. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, a quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play and try to get the ball.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping him on the ground. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Time stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Sooners just hoping to run this clock out here in the final minute. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.